No! Alright, here's the deal. Here's the deal. RCY and Fade have to carry this game. Yamsun's not carrying crap. RCY and Fade, they've got to carry this game. I'm telling you right now.
A bit of an even time. Stormstormer is out of mana. Again, kind of trails back to that Satyr Convert, just draining that one cast. Does have the bottle up though, so it is a little bit more playable now. RCY, again, does not get the early points. And Chains, it is a lot of right click.
I was going to say, I think he's close enough. Understands what his team wants him to do. With the way he's been farming, John, it's probably going to take 4 minutes. Yeah, and they're coming in, and they've got creeps on top. RCY getting Echo. Beautiful rotation. Oh, boy. But you saw that coming from a mile away. It was just a matter of time, knowing that RCY was stuck at level 5. And, of course, 6-minute power runes now, very important. Bignum will at least steal it away. Regen rune will be picked up for himself, and he might actually survive because of it. He does get a very nice shards block. They won't have enough control with the regen going.
But then at the same time, Wildcard can't really do too much anyhow, so you probably don't mind. At least amp damage for RCY, a little bit more output. Not the scariest without double impact, but it's something.
Looks like they're going to maybe find a freebie onto Bignum. It's an ice path blocked away. Snowball is going to buy a bit of time here onto Stormstormer, but it really doesn't matter. Daze will secure the kill here on the Shadow Demon. You might need a +1 here, though. You don't have Echo. You're going to need at least another hero. They'll bring in Daze. I'm not sure if that's going to be quite enough, but they have the Solar Guardian to fly in afterwards. And, well, that's what you're looking for, though. Yamsun still surviving, still trying to buy some space for his team to get there. And the Sunder is going to be very nice from Fade. It will allow Yamsun a way out. In fact, a way back into the fight now. They'll go after Mixer. Mixer will die. Wildcard, they successfully defend their core time. In fact, they're looking for more. Kadaro getting caught here by Bignum. They'll find a support, the cherry on top for their trouble. Very nice here from Wildcard as Daze will get the tip back. Line's being drawn towards the top lane here from OG, so it looks like they want to try for a kill into the tier 1 top tower, and they are going to see speed. Easy one without the Echo needing to be committed here for Stormstormer, but he's going to commit it because he doesn't want to waste any time. Doesn't want the rotations coming in, and here they come, but it's not going to amount to anything. And that I can also agree with as well. Just don't give them the opportunity to save, because you saw what happened last team fight. Just get the job done. Yamsun, though, this could be scary for the Tiny. They've got the TA around, though he doesn't have the blink to break the gap. In fact, the Shaker, Stormstormer, probably a bit too much damage with this disruption, is going to buy time into the Solar Guardian. They'll take down Bignum. They have lost Stormstormer, but they may find Yamsun for their trouble, though. No, a nice avalanche. Stormstormer, or Yamsun rather, does go down. Kadaro also falling, and they'll keep going. Trying for Fade now on the TB. And Fade, he'll run, but he can't hide. Mixer's got him. Daze will secure the kill. They even want more. RCY stepping in with the chains to try and save speed.
To kind of clear out this Tiny. Sitting at 3k HP for free.
Yamsun.
But that craggy exterior plus...
This dangerous position for Yamsun to try and farm in. Luckily for him, Speed's going to be the one that gets caught. Speed putting his body forward. Does allow his Tiny to get away. Does also force out an Echo committal, so...
After just being pretty passive, being pretty responsive.
They're getting close to Shad. They're seeing Kadaro instead, though, so Shad's going to probably be able to get out of this. Unless he wants to fight. He's looking at Speed, I think, here on the Chen. Speed? No, he's going to blink away into RCY, though. He's jumped right into the Tiny. Shad in a bit of danger. He does have that secondary life, but he needs to buy some time for his team to get here. He's still alive, however. The refraction charges. He will get his second life now, but look at Stormstormer. He's waiting for the moment to jump in. It's not here yet, though. He's still waiting, but there it is. The Echo committed. It's not really that much, though. The damage is lacking. Maybe Wildcard can keep this going. Though Shad will get away. Stormstormer, he gets caught here by Yamsun. He will go down. Mixer does get out with the Celestial. In fact, the toss in onto Bignum cost them a kill. Yamsun to get tipped for the freebie. Here comes Daze from the left side, trying to find a quick disruption to the Purge. So it is what it is. Still an AK lead for OG. Rotations, though, from Wildcard. They're going to look for some freebies in Kadaro. Oh, that's a nice ice pump. Kadaro making life a little bit hard now for Fade, who just wants to get away. He has Sunder. He'll try to force stuff down to the low ground, but he's still looking pretty screwed as he gets to Sunder just in time. Stormer is still going to walk out of there. The misses on Fade. He's forced to fight now. Trying to go for the SD. Does take him down. A 1-for-1 of the supports. Might be another Kadaro. He's getting body blocked by the creeps of speed. Though it may cost them Fade. Getting jumped on again. Echo committed. Stormer back for revenge before he ends up dying. But here comes Yamsa, trying for Shat, moving in onto the TA. He's got Mixer there to help him. Can they man fight? It looks like they just may. Yamsa, a couple hits from dying, but he gets shut down. He'll give up his own life for it. And Mixer can do nothing. RCY with a double. It's a full team wipe for Wildcard. As well, these Gen creeps, you've got to be so cautious. He's just being such a nuisance with whatever he's got. Shards keeping the vision up as they'll block Kadaro in now. Echo, Stormer! He's taken down Bignum. Fade almost gone to boot, but the Sunder is there in time. Mixer needs to back off. Meanwhile, Daze going into the ethereal form, trying to walk away out of here. Going back on a Fade. Fade will continue to walk away as they'll move in now onto Shad, who's got the BKB going, trying to kill the TB. He does get it, and now Yamsub, can he carry without the TB around? I think the answer is no. He'll go down, but here comes RCY. RCY will try to do it his damn self. Mixer gonna intervene. Those chains really hurting as RCY looking for the slide, but no! He misses just out of range. He would have just had enough time as well before the refraction came in, but he doesn't get it. Wrap around. There is a power spawning in 10 seconds as well, don't forget, and they could get lucky on either side here, though it seems like Wildcard could get a little bit luckier with their position as RCY gets caught, but the snowball is going to buy a bit of time. RCY, he's out of there. Big Solar Guardian flying through as well. Yamsa trying to retreat a little bit. Meanwhile, Mixer jumping in, but Mixer needs to look back and escape as Daze will go down, and RCY jumping back in on the Ember, looking for more supports. He might have Kataro. Meanwhile, Mixer in the middle of nowhere will go down on his own. Wildcard looking at a 5v4 now as they'll move in onto the Shadow Demon. Daze, he just brought back, but he's going right back to the graveyard. 2 down, no buyback. Make that 3 as RCY. What did I tell you, John? They're trying to close the gap. The TA, is he just going to jump in, Shad? No, he won't. He'll reveal himself, though. Yamson's going to jump in, and RCY, he got the chains to lock him down. Shad needs to look to retreat, but the chase is on now. This is not the fight OG wanted. It's too dangerous. They need to run, but RCY, look at him chase down the TA, looking for Shad. He'll miss out this time. They'll settle for Kadaro. Echo, Stormer, he finds Bignum. A 1-for-1 on the supports, but now Stormer getting chained up, forced to BKB. He'll get out of there. RCY looking for another. We'll find Daze. Godlike now on the Got that party too. They're not waiting for the shivers on RCY, but they don't look like they need it. In fact, Daze, he's in the middle of nowhere. RCY already chaining up 2 in the back as well. This is already pretty scary for OG. Trying to retreat. There's your echo from Storm, but it's only on 1. They're just trying for the Tusk at the moment. It's looking pretty desperate for OG as Fade with the Sunder, keeping everyone alive. Meanwhile, the TA, she needs to run, but RCY, he's on the chase again. There goes Shad. Shad is gone. Triple for RCY. He's going to look for a rampage, I think, here, John. But he might die in the process. Big chains out, jumps back in. Balls of steel. Ultra kill for the Ember. Looking for the final, but they call GG. They've seen enough. And Wildcard. Well, would you look at that John X Fire? What a comeback. Game number 1. Standout play-wise, Jonathan, I think both of us agree. It's probably RCY.
And it is our good old young Filipino mid in America does deliver the goods. And again, he had a terrible time in mid. He was dying solo to Stormer. A little bit more team fight coming there. A lot of durability on that. Dusa, no real ways of melting mana early here on the side of OG, outside of just pure raw damage. So Fade should be feeling fine. And again, this should be a little bit more activity out this time from Wildcard. Expect them to actually play a little bit tighter. And he is. And again, he's been showing that off well. This Chen, that Tidebound were banned consistently against him yesterday, just sliding through from OG twice over now.
Got the grasp available here with this Dusa. They're not using it yet. Shad's still trying to run with the refraction. Now the grasp surely to come out, but no, they don't even need it. They don't even need it. Fade, understanding the limitations of his hero, just it's one of the things you can do is these Banes. It's just when you know Stormstormer has to jungle, you just follow him. Just follow him and be a nuisance. Throw some nightmares out, maybe brain tap a little bit as they are going to find Kadaro. They've got a nightmare if they need it. Bignum eventually will pop it. And that'll be surely an easy kill if RCY wants to commit Sonic Wave. He won't need to. Very nice. He'll hold out.
Stall out as much as possible. Try to not bleed out resources. Get a ramp up somehow onto the storm.
Yeah, he's sticking around for the Shrine of Wisdom, but it's very hard against Yamson. He's about to die, and even the Firefly burning him out with these neutrals, he might just get denied as a very nice Sonic Wave lineup from RCY. The patience from the Quap, finding a 2-for-0 special.
Just having all access to all of this is just so much. Like, he burned just enough mana out from Stormer to keep him stuck. Again, this Storm is just forced to stay in the jungle. RCY has the Sonic Wave here.
Oh, he's got a clean kill. Daze not going to make it. RCY picking up his 4th kill already.
Luck next time.
But how annoying is this guy on Chen? Like, he's just following the Storm in the jungle and not letting him freely do anything because RCY's nearby and ready to jump whatever. Like, look at it. Stormstorm is scouted again. Meanwhile, mid Kadaro's been jumped. Kadaro looking to retreat. They have the Sonic Wave though, and of course that is going to mean an easy kill for R. They'll try to zip in for Yamson, but that's wishful thinking. He has the borrowed time.
And again, it's just in their complete control. This is why we saw Tidebound consistently ban the Chen against Wildcard in that series.
They're going to try and at least find a quick Medusa kill. They might have it too because Fade is out of mana. Nothing he can really do here. He'll continue trying to run. Hand of God is going to fly out from speed, but not going to be enough. He is gone. They have Fiend's Grip in 5 if they want it. Shrine of Wisdom going to spawn up. Mixer, he's going to be able to escape for now as Kadaro drops the Golem. It's only on Yamson though. They're just trying to take the Shrine away. A lot of heroes here from OG to try and contest this is Mixer dropping low. They're going to try and aim for Bignum, but the Fiend's Grip. Bignum's got it. Stormstormer, they're going to zip in and cancel it off, but now they've got Shad in a position that he doesn't want to be in. Shad is down. Tips out here from Yamson as they'll also find Daze. And even just that 2 seconds of Fiend's Grip, too much for Shad. One of the lovely things about Bane, John, is just having an Stormstormer. Stormstormer. Speaking of the devil, Bignum, he'll catch out Stormstorm. I was about to say, John, that one thing that's really nice about Bane is once you have Aether Lens up, you just feel like you can do anything with this hero. But you do still have that big Fatal Bonds. But Shaddy's alone, John. Shad's alone again. The team split up. Shad's alone. They're going to kill Kadaro top, but look at Shad. He's going to farm the creep wave, but they know exactly where he is. Uh-oh. And there's that Aether I talked about, John, from a mile away. Fiend's Grip, is it even necessary? Meteor Hammer, they're just bullying Shad. Are we going to pop it? Here comes Stormstormer. Maybe they got greedy. Bignum, no, he'll turn around. Galasso to cancel the Fiend's Grip, though. Maybe they can fight this one out. Stormstormer getting petrified by the Storm Gaze is still going to be able to get up, and no, Fade gets him. Fade does get him, but they'll find Bignum as a trade. Oh, but look at this, John. The Crocus. The Crocus have woken up. Speed, stunning everybody. The Ravage. Shad getting tipped now as Mixer trying to save the game. Meteor Hammer not going to land. They should have speed. They will get it. Fade dropping low to boot here on the mana pool. Needs to TP away. Will be able to do so. That's not that... Well, I say it's not that bad of a fight, John. The RCY and Yamson, they weren't even there. No buyback on the back. Now Fade's got a full Parasma currently, so God help on OG's end, though RCY has been caught. This is a big one, but he gets the blink away, and now the Fiend's Grip Stormstormer being caught, the Sonic Wave. It'll take him down so quickly, though he does have buyback, but how do you fight now? They'll try to get Mixer out of there, but Mixer, he's not looking too good. Mixer's gone. Buyback available. They'll commit now, but they're going to lose days in the process with no buyback. A Shad's been jumped. Shad surrounded around him is going down so quickly. Shad is gone. Wildcard not slowing down, going for another in Kadaro. 3 heroes with buyback, they'll all commit, but this could be the final team fight to come here for OGs. They'll try to snipe RCY. He'll still blink away. Do they save him? The embodied shield's enough for now. Stormstormer trying, but the blade mail's making it hard. Stormstormer can't do it. Stormstormer can't do it. RCY, he'll dance right in front of them. As they make a run, Fade is going to get left behind. But by God, they cannot kill this Queen of Pain.
A team fight outside breaks out. They've been very nice about that. On that siege up top, onto that poke on mid. They're just looking for fights outside first because they do understand how much a lasso.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Mid lane, Shad is gone. Oh, it just keeps getting worse. Stage is gone. GG is cold. Well, geez, John, I don't know what to say about that ending. Very anticlimactic, but Wildcard, props to the boys as they will proceed. And sadly for OG, Jonathan, they are now officially eliminated. But Wildcard, Jonathan, this team,
throughout this game, to take these fights aside into the high ground instead of just going up to the high ground first, respecting the lasso and not giving OG the opportunity. And just a very clean game out from Wildcard.
It is.
If we had to give stand, I really can't. I stand by it. I stand by Speed.